Hello everyone, it's your boy and I'm out here back at it with another video. So I'm gonna go ahead and say this now. I'm sorry for not uploading in a while. It's just I had school and I was just trying to get caught up and stuff because I was stacking off. Well, in that, and also I was just trying to make sure I had everything right for the next year. So yeah. Today I'm here to bring y'all what if female Naruto had ice release and other hidden skills. And the reason why I'm gonna say other hidden skills is because she has skills that she doesn't know about that she's gonna unlock later on down in the as the story progress. Um, so it is Naruto or Naruto is right now at the age of 12. She just failed the graduation exam. Now, um, now Naruto is like stealing forbidden skills. And in the forbidden skills, she'll learn the shadow clone jutsu, which doesn't really take her that long to learn. She even sees that she also read about the part where whenever a clone dispels, she will get that memory back as well. So she keeps that on standby. And she has a clone basically copied out every jutsu in the scroll of ceiling. And this is where she come up on a seal object that has Naruto's name on it. Well, it basically says something for Naruto from Minato no Mikaze, her father. Now, when she reads this, she will be a little shocked that the fourth Hokage was her father. Now, she will put chakra into it. And this is where she will get this big scroll that you see now on her back. And by the way, Naruto looks exactly like this, but imagine blonde hair with red streaks. I couldn't find anything that looked like that with this type of character. So yeah, and how she dresses, how she dressed. Well, no. Actually, no. She's gonna have black hair. My fault. Never mind. Never mind. Forget that. She's gonna look exactly like how you see now. Um, but Naruto, she will read the scroll. It says, "Hello, Naruto. This you might know me as your as Minato no Mikaze, but I hope you will soon know me as your father." Now, I understand that, I kind of left you in this world so with your mother, but that's due to a contract that both of us signed where one of us die, we both die. And you'll learn about that once you fall in love with whoever you do with. And make sure it's a respectable man, because if not, I swear I will come back from the dead and murderize him before y'all two get married. And so basically, it then says, "Look, Naruto, I'm gonna be blunt with you. Yes, I sealed the QB inside you. I'm sorry. I know. Worst father of the year. I understand. But I did it because I didn't believe that you're the only one that can hold it. Not only that, I didn't want to ask anyone else to do something that I knew that I couldn't. Like, why would I use someone else's kid?" Naruto, she'll start to cry because now she knows why everybody hates her. Then some more in this scroll, it says, "Look, listen, Naruto. And this girl has all me and your mother's money, weapons, and jutsus. I also expect you to learn our clan jutsu from the Yuki side. Yes, I know everybody knows me as Namikaze, but that was a made up name. But my real last name is Yuki. Listen, in this scroll, it should hopefully explain to you how to unlock, not to unlock, but how to use your ice style. But not only that, but to also teach you the different jutsus. And I expect you to master every juice I have on here, even though it's quite a few, due to me mainly being known as the Yellow Flash due to my mother's side. But in all, I do hope you learn everything of my jutsu. Um, this is where Narco, she'll be crying, but she'll be smiling, knowing that at least her father trusts in her. Then also, Manto then says, "Oh, and by the way, yes, your mother beat the shit out of me after I told her what I was gonna do." And also, you have half the Nine Tails. You have the good half. Treat him nicely. Treat her nicely. Your mother knew because your mother knew the Nine Tails, and by the way, the Nine Tails did not choose to attack. It was being controlled by this master Chia. I don't know who it is, but his chakra signature is somewhat familiar to me. He might be one of my students that I thought was dead named Obito Uchiha. But you need to train hard. And if you were being very goofy and had very bad grades, don't worry. This is your turn. This is your chance to now become stronger. And tell Hiruzen, the old monkey, if he did not give you the scroll and you found it on your own, to give you all of your inheritance, but to keep it a secret from the village. Also, I want you to also tell Hiruzen I want Kakashi Hatake to always be watching you, no one else. Naruto would basically smile at this saying like even though he's still dead, um, basically her father's still trying to protect her. So she will basically put the Shadow Clone's jutsu to use and learning how to control her wind and water. Go. You gonna have to wait because I'm doing something. You gonna have to wait because I'm doing something. Bailey. Bailey. Go see mama. She outside. Sorry about that. Anyway, so I'll deal with that later. Um, but so Narco would put her clones to use, and in a scroll it would teach her the steps of to manipulate the water and wind nature. Now she learns how to do this fairly quick due to her actually being a prodigy, but due to how everybody treated her, due to like how everybody has treated her, she has due to like how everybody treated her, she um she due to like how everybody treated her, she kind of hid like her true IQ. She's very smart, but she, even though she had on a mask, she made it seem like she was. I'm recording. What's wrong with you? Nothing. I was recording. I told Bailey to hold on. Huh? Nothing. I was recording. I'm recording. I was telling Bailey to hold on. I'll just give me a second. My shoes just came in. Let me see them, and I need you to get that stuff out the trunk. Okay. Yeah. Let me get done recording first. Okay. Anyways, what was that? Basically, she hid herself and like because she knew that people was gonna probably try to hurt her. They knew that she was smart, and she didn't really trust no one, not even the third Okage. And she didn't really put her knowledge to really use and stuff like her own IQ. I'm gonna say now she gets her father's genius more than her mother's, but just cause like she kind of hid how she truly wanted to be seen, she kind of acted like an idiot. So yeah. Um, Naruto would basically learn like her clones and her would learn how to do the water manipulation. Oh my god, water manipulation. Oh my, I can't speak. Forget it. She learned how to use water chakra and wind chakra very quickly. Um, we're not gonna talk about that. Okay. Yeah, that's guy fucked up. Like I said it perfectly earlier, but now since I'm trying to kind of hurry up. Basically, Naruto, she would learn how to combine them and how to use the chakra separately, and she still has like an hour or so. So she decides to learn one of the first jutsu, which is called Ice Style, Ice Clone. No, no, she's thinking, oh, okay, I guess I get another clone other than the Shadow Clone at least. And so she would basically get the jutsu, and this is when like this is when basically Naruto she would learn Jujutsu, but this is when Naruto will come be like, Naruto, what are you doing? Why did you steal the forbidden scroll of ceiling? This is what she says. Well, Mizuki Sensei told me if I took the forbidden ceiling, like the forbidden scroll of ceiling, and learn some jutsus from it, I can pass. And so Aruka, he would be like, wait a minute. He told you what? And this is when like shurikens and kunas will come out. It wouldn't hit any vitals of Aruka, but Aruka did take a few kunas and shuriken due to like pushing Naruto out of the way. So yeah, and Naruto, she she's very shocked. She's like, why did you do that, Aruka Sensei? Why did you push him out of the way? And Aruka says, well, I was kind of like you when I was growing up. I was very lonely. The pain, of being lonely. It's not the best of feelings. I understand how you feel and been treated, like, due to me also receiving some of that treatment, even though my parents died and I'm not, an orphan. Like, well, I am an orphan, but I don't know all the true pains you have been through. And Haruka's like, well, I mean, Naruto's like, yeah, I mean, the difference of being a Jinchuriki and is pretty immaculate. And Haruka's like, what you mean by that? And how do you know that you're the Jinchuriki? Of what? What are you a Jinchuriki of? And Haruka's pelling. He's like, he wants to know, like, she knew that she held a QB, and if so, how? This is where she then says, well, I don't know if you know it already, but hey, I'm not gonna tell you. I don't really trust anyone in this village, Haruka. Not of Christ's sake of like not being underestimated and being so called dope. I guess I should take my training more seriously. Even though I can run away from Ambu and fucking tunings and stuff, my other grades and stuff is very poor. Well, anyway, should we? And she basically goes over to Aruka. She used a little bit of she basically wrap up Aruka's legs with shadow clones, and basically she'll be she has some ice clones, shadow clones, and she also used a few kunais and shuriken. And so they would just throw stuff in. The ice clones would go to Taijutsu against Mizuki, and with the shuriken kunais coming in, Mizuki is pushed back badly. This is when Naruto finally has Aruka bandaged up. She then says, "Don't worry about me, Aruka Sensei. I can defend myself and get out of the sticky situation. We're about fighting and capturing Mizuki." Aruka nodded his head, and this is when he'll basically he'll go on aggressive. I'm gonna say Aruka easily beats Mizuki. That's the reason why Mizuki is a substitute teacher. Yeah, and so yeah. Mizuki will of course be held in the TNI to see what was his true intention was, and yeah, so Narco's now thinking like, okay, what should I do now? Cause like she's talked to Risen, and basically he understands what Minato wants, and so basically, um, after reading the scroll, because she gave him the letter and says, "I want it back after you're done. I don't care what you do." And she kind of gives him like a death, like the ice, like her eyes instead of being the bright blue, it goes icy blue. So yeah, hers, and he's like, "Oh shit, she's not playing." And so basically, I'm gonna say also she before the picture you see now she did have on the orange jumpsuit, but now she changed into this. Like she tells her reason that she wants to get clothes, but she knows that the shop owners are not gonna let her get clothes. And also, she then says, "Can you do me a personal favor? Since you didn't really tell me that I was in Jerky, can you kind of give us like a 2 or a month period before we get our teams. And Houston's like, sure, I guess that could be considered retribution for not telling you. And she then says thank you. And basically, in this month or two, well, he's gonna give her a month period. And he's gonna say the excuse of having Mizuki infiltrate a village, and it was actual. And by the way, Ibiki and Anko kind of got information that he was a spy for Orochimaru. It was Yamanaka Inoichi. I think that's how you say his name. Also going through his mind to see if he was a spy or not, which they do come across that he is. So, Naruto now is, it's been a month period, and she measured all the ice juices that's in there. And so the juices she measured is called Ice Style, Ice Spears, Ice Style, Ice Swords, Ice Style, Ice Dragon, Ice Style, Ice Mirror. And this is basically like, it's like Yagura's mirror, like his reflective mirror that like whatever like it duplicates whatever comes at it, like any attack and stuff. So yeah. Um she learns ice style, ice ice rope. And the ice rope basically what it does is that it's like it's basically like a bunch of ice that it looks like a rope, but if it touches you, you can like parts of your body can get frostbite basically. So yeah. Is there anything else I'm forgetting? Naruto, she also picks up on Kenjutsu. Um, Let me show you one of her swords. So this is her first sword. Like she used to do swords. So this is her father's sword. Yes, and Minto also used a sword, and this was his mother, and this is her mother's sword. So yeah. So yeah. Um, Naruto, she will basically look at she will basically be in intermediate in Kenjutsu. In her ninjutsu, she also knows a few I mean not earth, but some wind and water techniques. And she knows wind style great breakthrough, wind style gal palm, and wind style wind dragon. I'm gonna only give her those. And for water style, she knows water style water wall, water style water vortex, water style water prison. Yeah, I'm gonna say because she not had that. She gonna learn Uzumaki style Uzumaki or water style Uzumaki whirlpool and water style water dragon. If I didn't give her that. So yeah, she's also made her own wind juice. I mean not wind juice, ice juice like ice style ice wolf pack. Yes, and ice style and ice avalanche. Basically, it's like a bunch of ice coming from the high in the sky, like a regular avalanche, but it's also sharp. It's like sharp spears type of ice. So yeah, very deadly. So this is where they come back. Everybody will see Narco, and this is when Shikamaru, or I mean not Shikamaru, Sakura goes. Narco comes late, by the way. She's the last one to arrive. This is like after Aruka. This is when Sakura's Narco. This is only for people who pass, obviously. So why are you here? And she says this and looks at Sasuke to see if she can get his approval. And this is where Narco then goes, well, if you open your eyes and use your fucking brain, you will see that I have a headband. And this is where Iruka says Narco language. This Narco goes, Iruka, you might be my big brother in all but blood, but you do not get to tell me about language. The amount of times I heard you cuss. And so Iruka's like, yeah, but I'm older. And this is where Narco goes, old enough to kill, old enough to drink, old enough to fuck, old enough to cuss. And so Aruka's like, Naruto. And she says, Aruka, do you want to see my new would you like to experience my ice juices? And everybody hears this like, ice juices? Isn't that not a Yuki thing? And this is where Naruto goes, I am a Yuki, actually. And so Aruka's like, no, I'm good. Because he knows, because like he was even there to train her a little bit on, because like he wanted to make sure that she wasn't, gonna like do any terrible training, basically. And so once he's seen, he has felt like the power of the ice jutsu, and he's very much does not want the smoke in that. He knows what's good for him, and that smoke with the ice juices is not good. That is a pack of waiting. Anyways, Narco, Narco Shield then says, "Well, I already know my teammates are, and I don't particularly like them, but I will work with them." This Riku then goes, yeah, yeah, whatever. And basically, they all see like the big brother and little sister vibe coming from Naruto and Naruka. They're wondering what happened. This is where Naruto and Naruto would basically look at each other. They will start laughing. Everybody would be wondering what's so funny. But it's just an inside joke of Naruto and Ruka when they act like little kids with each other because they both are orphan and yeah. Also, they also like the funny faces that everybody's making with how Narco looks. Some boys have their mouth wide open, even some girls. But hey, feel like they were not expecting her to look like this when she actually tries. Cause at first she had like I'm gonna say she had like untamed hair and like it was all over the place with an orange jumpsuit on. Like, come on. How long was that? 22 minutes. This is when Naruto basically enlists at she then says, alright Erika, I think you should announce the teams, otherwise we're gonna be here all day. And now all the joining senseis and stuff are watching it like, wait a minute. They look at the Hokage like she's a Yuki. This is when everything goes, yeah. I just found that out as well. They're like, what the hell? They're like, I thought all the Yuki clan died during the fucking during the during the Miss Bloodline Warrior. Like, what? And this is where they didn't realize like whoever it was obviously used to be alive because like they would have probably taken ownership of their lives of their kingsmen because I mean the Yuki clan is also known to be taking care of family. So yeah, they're thinking like she must be the last one. This is when this one basically um this is when Rico says, all right, he goes through all the teams and then he goes team 7. Narco Uzumaki Yuki. Um he then goes Sakura Haruno and Sasuke Uchiha. Sakura would scream true love prevail all and then flash like a victory sign that Sasuke, he would bang his head on the desk because he got stuck with the dead legs and a fangirl. But he can also sense this new wave of power on Naruto, so he's thinking maybe she might be strong. And Hiruzen then goes, Kakashi, I feel bad for you. And Kakashi goes, what do you mean, Lord Hokage? This is when Hiruzen says, well, take everything you know about Naruto and throw that shit out of the water because whatever's on those reports are dead wrong. I seen her vigorous training, and I don't understand how she has so much stamina to do it, even with resistance skills. And Kakashi here, she's like, wait, what do you mean resistance skills? And also, her Hiruzen says she knows him, and this makes Kakashi eyes wide and goes, wait, could that? And everybody's like, wait, like, why is Kakashi eyes widen? Is there something we don't know? It obviously must be for Kakashi eyes to widen. And so yeah, so this is where basically Kakashi would be like, all right, I'm going. And hers is like, wait, Kakashi, don't you want to? And then hers, Kakashi's like, no, no, nope, 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 don't care, don't care, don't care. I must go. I must go. And hers is like, why? If she's anything like her father, lateness would not be tolerated at all. Unless she's late, then she'll let it slide. But other than that, it would not be tolerated. And the reason, like, wait. Is that why? Is that what make you not get there early? And then then this one guy says, at least with your chooses, I can counter. With hers, don't even get me started. It will be impossible. Damn near. Hers is like, if she masters her father's, and then she says, yeah, because you remember, I'm still, And the person goes, oh, you're smart. It's what he goes inside his head. And then Kakashi nods his head, and then he says, all right, well, I'll be going. And so basically, everybody there be trying to see what are you talking about, because they don't understand. And here's like, well, if y'all want to watch, y'all can. And so basically, Kakashi goes, hello, guys. It's Team 7. All the other people there are like, wait, what? I thought Rika Sensei said he's going to come get us after lunch. This is when Naruto realizes, oh, so you're Kakashi. Because she could sense the little mark on him. And so Kakashi goes, yeah, that's me. And she then says, so you were his student, I see. And Kakashi goes, yep. And so basically, she then says, so are we gonna do the test today? Because I kind of want to go ahead and get it over with so we can start missions tomorrow. And he says, yeah, we really are. I mean, since you already know, I mean, I would say to say that you know what, fuck a test. This is what he says. He says, we're not doing the test. You are automatically my team. I don't really care about you're my team. And so hers in here is like, well, I guess Kakashi got a team now. But then he says, but I do need to test all your skills. So all of you head to training ground 7 right now. And basically, they will get there, and they will all see that Kakashi's already at training ground 7. Naruto, she'll grab it onto her two teammates and basically use the Shanshin. This is where Kakashi goes, so, alright, Team 7, let's get ready for our fight. But guys, I'll be ending this off here. If you do like, please leave a like, leave a comment. Peace.